Hello.
Hello. Season 3,
welcome,
episode
episode
6.
6. Welcome.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go shoot it. Okay, of course, if it is that you joined us in our last episode, are you the right guy for the right girl?
And remember, it's not enough to be good or to be right. There is still more to it. For example,
I just remember saying last week, you never tell me if you have the right
alright,
girl.
so as we were saying, there's more to it, like red flags.
Oh, that was the cue. Oh, sorry. Alright, do it again.
Yeah, man, we're staying on topic.
Go again, man. I'll get the cue this time. Do it again.
So it's not enough to be good or to be right. It is more like
Red flag!
Hey there, I'm Harrone.
I'm Chantell,
And we are the Guthries.
Welcome to Chit Chat with the Guthries,
We're a St. Adventist pastoral couple.
bringing you real conversations about anything and everything,
From religion and family life,
to lifestyle and whatever else comes up. Stay tuned for insightful chats that will inspire and uplift. Hang out with us and join the chat fam.
because here, every conversation matters.
Let's chat.
red
Okay.
flag. Where did I come from?
Red flag. Come from stoplight. 1, 2, 3. Red light.
Red light, green light.
No, it doesn't say. The game does say 1, 2, 3. Stoplight. It doesn't say red light, green light. It just say 1, 2, 3. Stoplight.
Do you sure it's a red light, green light? Anyway,
Harrone,
alright, from
what
that
the
from
game
that
says?
So green means go and red means stop. Okay.
Well,
get
no,
it.
but we get that from stoplight, as in not the game, as in an actual stoplight. Work with me, Harrone. Come on now.
Alright, I'm working with it. Let's get it.
Anyways, I don't know where you get it from, but
Green is go, red is stop.
right, and I think like amber is like gray, in like there's a gray area, so it's like it's a maybe.
Go slow.
No, slow.
If you haven't crossed the line, don't approach it.
No approach. It goes slow. But you see, if we take stoplights like how we actually take red light, red flag, like a police say must come at a complete stop.
That was a somebody right there.
Yeah.
That was a somebody right there.
All right. So what are some common red flags?
The price for discernment. The word is be intentional.
And the phrase is?
No, nobody to that phrase there, so no, I don't remember that. Yeah.
Let me be.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some common red flags that people overlook? Do you think age difference is a red flag?
Yeah.
It depends, right?
Yeah, it
Like
must
what the gap
not be. I mean, I guess,
Please don't say that.
I guess the rule of thumb is.
There is no rule of thumb.
Yes, there's a rule of thumb. It's 10 years or less acceptable.
Yeah, but I feel like I see some people who in relationship more than 10 years and they're fair to find.
But the exception is not the rule. Okay, so. But age is the
Age is a common red flag.
The age gap is a tricky area.
What's another red flag that we
No, I guess the folks will tell us in the comments.
You can tell us in the comment what are some common red flags that you ignore. I see you.
Whoa. Oh, come on, a little strong there. A little strong. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you 3.
I'm not gonna say anything that anybody has not said. You know, personality,
Yeah, that's fine.
background. You know, some people just all up in themselves. You know, everybody own a channel on the TV station.
gosh.
You know, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but for
Some
me,
people
I think
lie.
some common red flags that ladies choose to ignore is how the man is with another woman, and I don't necessarily mean like that means that he's cheating, but I mean like sometimes we don't allow for the men or we don't share how we are uncomfortable with certain things so that they can set proper boundaries.
Learn the difference between these 3 F words. And it's going to be in quotations. Friendly, flirtatious, and philandering.
Every man flirty.
The philandering is more pH, but you get what I'm saying. You have to learn the difference. They're not the same.
Who should learn the difference? Women or men? Because I don't feel like I don't know the difference.
I guess both.
Uno just born to flirt.
You know, for men, a lot of us think that we be friendly.
Oh Lord have
but we
mercy.
actually mean, something else, and we send mixed signals and get yourself into problems.
Getting yourself into problems out there in these
So you
streets.
number too easily. That's how you get some messages on 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock and you forget your bed. So anyways, moving on.
There is a flag flowing high from the castle of the relationship. From the castle
Matthias will approve of this movement. He'll approve of that movement. If you know, you know.
Alright, so how can we actually distinguish between a relationship that the flags are green?
I didn't know. You see the man and the red flag them.
Oh my God.
As men, we can rationalize the thing, ignore the thing.
Gosh.
And tell ourselves, as a woman, as a
woman
stay.
But women do that too. We say as a man stay.
And we approach things like it's a business. I invest so much time and put so much energy.
Women do that too. It's not just a man thing.
I know that.
It's not just a man thing. But then, how do you balance? You see, because last week we said we spoke about your friend.
And then you have to watch it too, because sometimes some things that we think are red flag are really red flag. Basically because of our a lack of knowledge and our socialization.
Mm-hmm. No, and also because of our previous experiences.
Right.
So we use the fat for fry everybody.
Right, and we're miscategorizing things. So we have to also watch out for that. I mean, we have to give and take. We have to give and take as well.
But how do you actually distinguish between a red flag versus, as you said, something that
observation
could be misunderstood.
Observation and discernment.
And not communication as well, because if you're doing something,
communication is there, but remember people.
And I feel a way about what you're doing, I need to make you know.
Yes, but also sometimes people are open, so that people are dishonest.
So how can we be in a relationship and we're not open? That means that's not a relationship.
You'll be surprised. There are a lot of relationships that folks are not open with each other.
Are you open with me?
It's not about us.
But I want to know.
It's not about us. Oh, really? Is couples therapy?
Probably.
Couples therapy. Oh, all right. Couples therapy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So there's a lot of relationships where people are not open.
Mm-hmm.
A lot others or a lot.
Nice try.
Yeah. So how do you distinguish between something that's normal relationship challenge versus like a red flag? So okay, do you think communication issues is a normal relationship challenge or is it a red flag?
Communication is always a challenge.
But it depends on the level of communication. It can be a normal issue and it can be a red flag.
Yeah.
But how do you distinguish? How do you distinguish? You say this at this point, this communication issue is a normal issue.
I don't know.
Versus it being a red flag. Okay, let me tell you where it's a normal issue versus a red flag.
In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Yeah, in your opinion.
Okay. You're with the person, not yet married or anything, right? And when you go through 2 days, no communication. The man just doing own a thing, he just living on a life, he updating status, he move around, no little good morning, no little hi, no little you're alive, me alive, say a prayer for me, say a prayer for you, no communication, 2 days, nothing. I think that's a red flag.
Okay.
Versus he's communicating with you, but you realize that something is wrong, but he has not yet communicated that to you. Okay. I think that's a communication issue.
So you just,
yeah, I'm just like, not necessarily going around, but like,
avoiding that.
Right, that, or it could be, it could be a lot of issues, but I mean like a lot of things where I haven't said anything or she hasn't said anything to you, but I feel like that is an issue and that's not a red flag. If you get
remember those things depend on people's personality and emotional state and
because people see that as a red flag
and their expectations and so on.
Yeah.
Because
and this
there
is
are some
why when
families,
you're in a relationship.
Watch this now. There are some families, right? Mary Sue come from this family where
Mary Sue.
everybody helping everybody, right? So everybody touchy. You know, Joe Brown come from this family where, you know, if you're dead, we don't hear about it, and if you're alive, we don't see you. So we just go and move through. So you know, it's not so often. And you know, Joe Brown meet Mary Sue. Joe got my business, you know. If Mary Sue dead, he don't know. Or sorry, he don't know, but he just got my business. And Mary Sue is here, like she's feeling, you know.
But
you
Mary
know,
Sue, are you woman though? So like,
and
when you
love,
must
and
just
touch,
go
like,
did you just say if you're dead, may I go here? No, Harrone,
like,
that's a red flag.
That
That's a red flag.
Mary Sue's wondering like what is happening. Mind you, and Joe Brown think it's good because Mary Sue not opening eyes like yeah. So Joe Brown walk out, Mary Sue good. Because Mary Sue communicate.
No, Harrone, we can't take that.
They tappy, but Mary Sue is
no, that's a red.
No.
So you're saying
something is wrong.
Hold on.
So I use an example to say that personality, expectation.
No, but I'm saying so you're saying in that situation for the man name
Joe Brown.
For Joe Brown, he's okay.
Yeah, but Joe Brown is very much okay.
But for Mary Flag, for Mary Sue.
Mary Sue is not okay.
Listen, Mary Sue.
Mary Sue is not surviving.
I am Mary Sue because I am dying.
Mary Sue is drowning.
Listen.
Mary Sue is drowning.
Babe.
Mary Sue is drowning.
I am Mary Sue. I'm like, yo, Joe Brown, well on. We in this? I'm not in this.
So remember,
I need to know, man.
Emotional state, personality, and those things. So,
but how do you ensure that, like, when you're identifying the red flags, how do you ensure that, you know, you don't just go and pitch a tent beside the red flag?
Wow.
Because, you know, sometimes you pitch a tent beside the red flag,
you know. So many times.
And can red flags actually disappear, or can they turn green?
They can disappear.
Because red flag can turn green. I think that's what I say. Harrone, red can't turn green. When you mix with red, you turn green. Blue?
Right.
Purple?
Right.
Yellow?
Let's not go there.
In a color wheel, where you turn? You don't know the answer for this? Focus. What do you mix with red to get green? Google it.
No, what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, I'm not going to continue until I find this out. Just give me a moment. What do you mix?
Anyways.
What do you mix? How am I find your intellect in this point?
Except her. She gone off on a different tangent. But my friends, I am team stay on topic.
What do you mix with red to get green?
Why are you disturbing the episode? Phase and timing is important. So a lot of the time we run to red flags when we're not even at the phase for flag spotting, right? Because it's not even a thing. It's not even a thing yet, right? So we have to know what phase we're at. And before there are red flags, I've ensured that the relationship have a foundation. Hello, we need you over here.
Babe, I'm so confused. Green is a secondary color.
Because the episode is not about color wheel. It's about flags. It's for flags.
Green, yellow and blue equal green.
Depend
yellow and blue. So, but you can't touch it. Red. But red and green are primary colors.
CMYK or RGB color system. So
what?
Leave it.
Okay.
Let's go.
So what's the answer? Yes, it can mix, or no, it can't mix.
I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We are.
Oh my gosh, that was a perfect.
No, but you already have your hypothesis. A red flag can't turn green flag. And that's your hypothesis. And you hold it over there. You build upon that over there. So.
So you don't agree? It doesn't matter.
First of all, I don't use the flag terminology.
We use wave.
I don't.
Rug. Alright, make we come back on the track.
No, every my friends, we're talking about romantic relationships. You need a proper foundation. So because we are Christians, we need a Christian foundation. So no unequal yoke can work.
Okay, so now we're talking about some spiritual red flags. So no unequal yoke.
Well, I didn't know almost spiritual red flags. I'm at the because while you were Googling, many folks were talking.
Oh, when that about?
And should I tell her what we're talking about? We were talking about that before we get to looking at flags, because some of us look at flags and we and the person are not a thing.
Oh wow.
We're not a thing and we're looking for flags. Right?
No,
So before we get there,
no, that's why you're
timing
identifying
and
so much
phase.
flags.
Timing and phase is important. So
No, sir.
there must be so even before you get to flag spotting,
Wow,
we need
flag
a
spotting. You
foundation.
come out strong
Right? We
today.
need a foundation.
Flag spotting.
So this is where we're at now. From a Christian perspective, God built, God designed romantic relationships.
Yeah, no
For
unequally
the
yoked.
glory and the honor of His name. So therefore, His principles must guide.
Amen.
And yes, 2 Corinthians 6. Yes, the phrase I said, don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. The verse still means what it says. Yes. If you go church and if somebody don't go church, no.
Wait, so are you trying to say that if I go to
and if
Sabbath church and my person go to Sunday church,
hold on. And if
so you just
girl
a church,
A,
you know?
hold on, if girl A and girl B, no, sorry, whoa, that's wrong. Girl A, right, and boy A,
Okay.
yeah, girl A and boy A,
Yeah.
are in a romantic relationship and they go to different churches, no, unequally yoked.
Different denominations. Because nothing wrong if you go to different Adventist churches. Probably girls probably need to go and start visiting some Adventist church. Because they want them in your church, you know what? You see them from the little and grow. You don't want them. Move on. You don't want them. It's okay. Move your membership.
And the guys,
Move your membership. It's okay.
People should visit.
Holy.
Things like conventions.
All Harrone
and
movie
singles
membership for girl.
retreat And whoa, getting very personal over here. Alright. Just be active. Just be active. Anyways, we're not talking about that. So we say different denominations, right? Let me say yeah, man, it's a red flag. Evil, she good, he's good, wonderful person. No,
but not for you.
The thing is, like give rise to like.
And nobody feel like you're a conversion stick.
Yeah, and
it happens. As we said, the exception is not the rule. It happens.
We said already. I will just say it again. You search the Bible, and you will find many methods of evangelism in the Bible. You will never find a method that is called evangelism by relationship. It don't exist. Alright? So let's stop it. We
have friendship evangelism, that's George. Small group evangelism. We have
boyfriend and girlfriend is not an evangelism method.
Probably I should explore it. I'm gonna start doing a research. What are the probabilities? What are the statistics of it? Just to see. Suppose it don't work, it can work, it can't work. Yeah, okay. But then I feel like in order for it to work, whoever is the pulling factor, we're just red flags.
I think eventually Chit Chat needs to go and be like the GRE podcast, or just long form. Tangent Queen over here
Queen over here.
We'll get it going.
Permanent long form over here.
That's slander. Anyways.
But we're chit-chatting, Harrone. We're having a conversation. And when you have a conversation, things come up in the conversation and you can't just make it slide, so I have to acknowledge it. Anyways. Back to what we're saying.
So you need a proper foundation.
You need a proper foundation, right? And then the thing is, another thing too, that it's probably not a red flag, but it can be an issue in the relationship, is where you are unequal spiritually. So you can be in the same denomination, but where you are and where I am, we don't align spiritually. And sometimes nothing is wrong with that, because depending on where you are and where I am, I can pull you up. You understand? But then when you realize that, you always hear you can't pour from an empty cup.
Why don't you laugh at these cliche phrases?
So for me, it's like that creates a level of imbalance, and if it is that the expectations aren't communicated, because you can't just keep pouring into the person, so you're gonna need some pouring into as well. So the person needs to be elevated to the point of pouring into ish or pouring out of ish. Get me?
This should be a growth environment. This should be a growth environment. So you don't get the same level, but at least there should be a commitment to
to
grow.
grow and grow together.
To grow. And as I say, not just spiritual growth, but remember,
professional.
life has so many spheres in it.
For sure.
Right? You have to grow, grow professionally.
If it is that you're at this point in the video, you can tell us, what are some of the red flags or what are some of the common challenges that you probably don't want to tell us what you face or that you observe in other people's relationship. Tell us in the chat.
You can give some tips, and flag spotting.
Yeah. And also, how do you maneuver when it is that you acknowledge a red flag? What do you do? Do you just get up and out of the relationship, or because a red flag means stop?
No, that is an option.
But suppose you only see one red flag.
They sit and they quit. No, for some people, there are some persons that depend on the value system, and depending on how the relationship was started.
And I guess it depends on the type of red flag too, because some things it's what you call it?
We have no.
When you call it in a relationship,
it's like non-negotiable.
Deal breaker.
No, and we have seen it. based on people in our circle and what we know and so.
I'm all green flags over here.
Things are
even where.
Yeah, things are going. Things are going well. And
that's
the
one thing.
One thing, and it depends on what that thing is.
Yeah.
It just cause everything to
escalate into something else.
To crumble.
For sure.
And at this point, I think we just need to make a plug. If John Brown and Mary Sue break up, friends, necessarily say John Brown wicked, and Mary Sue wicked.
I'm happy you said my name first.
It can be the.
And when I mean break up, mean marriage remains in a relationship before they reach marriage.
Before marriage, right? Because everybody knows when they come to marriage, that one way, two ways a marriage should end, but they see that alone. It doesn't mean that they're evil. Perhaps breaking up is the best option. Yeah. Because while the values may align, there are other things that misalign, and it could just be too much. Way too many negatives or positives to continue. Yeah. Right? And then you have to be honest. You have to be honest when you get to that level.
And then the advantage of
life
can
is
be
real decisions.
Small sometimes. Like you ever see you ever hear the membership?
Small?
Yeah man.
So that's why when Leviticus 19 said, "Love your neighbor as yourself."
It's real.
That's why we must treat people good.
Yeah, for sure. Because
even in the relationship.
And it's like, how do you feel about?
And if a relationship ain't nobody walk around, you have work out with business or something. Just leave it. Just leave it. It's not a good look.
Okay. How do you feel about when a relationship ends and the two parties remain friends?
I mean, it depends.
It depends.
It depends.
So technically, it's not like
on how the thing ended. It depends on what.
Why it ended it? And what are the boundaries of the friendship?
Maturity level, the spheres of interaction and all of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people.
So it is possible for you for the relationship to end, but you can still be friends.
Yeah, it can be cordial. I mean, I wouldn't say friends. It can be cordial.
We can be friends.
It can be acquaintances. No, I don't believe that. You break.
What do you mean?
Man break up, I don't know be friends now. Risky. No. That's my opinion. It can be acquaintances.
I don't agree. I feel like you can be friends.
Leo, they come here. Because this friend issue is resurfacing. Alright? Acquaintances.
It depends, Harrone. You were the same one who said it depends on how you end. It depends on maturity. It depends on so many other things. It depends on boundaries.
I'm stating my opinion.
Yeah, but your opinion literally changed within the sentence.
No, you're not changed.
Oh, you're a fraud. This is a red flag.
Is that a red flag in your opinion? No.
If it is that you're here, flags. There is a red button on YouTube. Hit the subscribe. Touch it. Babe, top tier.
Yeah, that's right.
Give me a high five for that.
Yeah, you're improving.
Thank you.
It used to be once a week, but twice a week you're come with a good job. That's good. Keep it up. I believe in you.
Babe, all this week I crack you up. I crack you up with the
but there's multiple.
With the
let's not this. Let's just keep it right here. Yeah. But you did a good job.
Thank you. Wrap up the episode.
Wrap up.
Maybe one more you have to say about red flag. I don't understand. It says
No,
me.
it's just that some things.
Okay.
Some things. You see, if you're in a relationship, what you call red flag, me call, negative things or flaws or great points of concern or so on.
No, are you talking like in reality? Or are you saying those different persons? Or are you saying what I call red flag, you call points of concern? I'm just trying to understand what you mean, like me, Chantell, you, Harrone, or a man and a woman.
I said I don't use red
Oh,
flag.
you don't use the term red,
No.
but they are red flags.
I used a different terminology.
Okay, a flaw.
Yeah.
A point of concern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but point of concern, Harrone, don't make it sound very strong. And then that is why.
Then too.
And this is why men put things under the carpet because when they look on it, you say, "Oh, it's just a point of concern." No, nobody don't acknowledge point of concern as something that needs to be fixed right now.
You see how you say something? How you say something is,
Point of concern.
No, how you say something, How you say something.
It's a point of concern.
How you address the issue can also promote or retard solving the issue. Because you don't want to come at an issue and present it as being so fatal that it can't be fixed. It's like damage irreversible. Can't be solved. No, it can't be fixed. It takes a lot of work, but we're in this together. Right?
We're all in this together once we know. You know that song? What? You never watch High School Musical?
No.
Oh my God.
I did not. I refuse to watch it. I don't do musicals. I don't do musicals. Anyways,
guys, put it in the chat if you think Harrone needs to watch The Sound of Music. Da-na. Babe, I feel like this could be a date night. Show me in the chat. Date night, Sound of Music.
As we're saying, there's some red flags.
Some popcorn.
There's some red flags that can.
Babe, the fact that you don't want to watch Sound of Music with me is a red flag. And I feel like, as you rightly said, it can be fixed. And how it will be fixed is that we will have a date night.
Some of them can be fixed. Some of them can be
This
fixed.
one can be fixed, don't you think?
Stay on topic.
We're all in this together. Yo, me did love High School Musical.
Alright, team, stay on topic. Come. Because
Stick up it.
About different things.
No, let me tell you something. No, I'm going to talk about a red flag. I'm going to talk about a red flag. A red flag is watching those foolish Disney movies and thinking, as your boyfriend, I'm going to come meet you. That is a red That is a red flag.
This is, oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
It's serious.
Oh boy. Harrone, you were supposed to be singing to me.
When
Yo, at the most you laugh on the episode. You need to give me my props.
Some red flags can be fixed, but remember, there are some red flags too. When you're fixing it, it's going to affect how far the relationship moves. Sometimes you fix an issue.
How far or how fast?
How far, how fast, whether it move at all, whether it means stationary. Maybe you have to dial up the thing a little bit, but you have to analyze and realize what is happening.
And sometimes you have to be so gentle with certain things. And when I say gentle, I don't mean like tiptoe. I mean like,
Sometimes you have to be tiptoe.
Well,
and sure, gentle in terms of how you approach now. So
and that's why it's so hard to like give the two way talk. Go ahead and then I'll finish.
Because sometimes you identify an issue, and you start to peel it back, and then Pandora's box, or like Jack in the Box, you get more.
Where is Harrone?
You get more than what you bargained for.
No, this is your episode.
So you kind of,
Yeah.
For some strange reason, every time the relationship episode, they come with us. Yeah. It's like weird. Anyways, no, it's like, and sometimes you go and more hit you than what you think. You realize, like,
I have a genuine question, Harrone.
You're ready. Leave it cut.
No, and I really want you to answer. That's what the purpose of me, you understand?
No,
just listen.
No,
in any of your previous relationships, right?
No, this question is not
What's
right.
one red
this
flag?
This question is not right. No. Red card question.
Alright, let me ask the next question.
Red card question.
In our relationship, when we just started talking, what was a red flag? So you have two questions in there, and so whichever one you have a choice. Either a red flag that you saw in your previous relationships, or when we just started talking, what was a red flag?
Let me tell you what caused me concern. I remember
In
seeing
our
her
relationship?
I remember seeing her and seeing how she interacted with her cousin and auntie. Them. I'm like, another.
Tread softly, they watch this episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, but more information show that wasn't a concern.
Oh, yeah. Can you love them too?
It wasn't a fatal concern.
Fatal concern. Oh. Maybe how I interact. Fix that up. Alright, I'm gonna get into
Thank
it.
you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah. So you see, sometimes, so that example.
Yeah.
So remember,
That's a good
some things
example.
can be fixed, some things cannot.
Yeah.
And when you're fixing certain things, it's going to affect, when you dial things back, just keep things where they are, move forward slowly, move forward in a different direction, make adjustment and so on. And then there are other things too that you think is an issue. But upon, just a change of perspective,
I'm
just
trying to get
more
something in.
information,
I'm trying to get something in, okay?
you realize that it's not an issue.
Good. So, you just go off. Yeah. So, adding to what you just said, when it is that you're identifying the red flag, communicate it to the other person.
Sometimes.
No, Harrone.
No, sometimes.
Sure.
Sometimes.
Then how the person gonna know so, me a dial back? How the person gonna know? Me just like a dial back so?
I'm not saying that, there are some things you can say right away. Some things that if you go fast and pray about first, because there are something that you say you can fast and pray about it and the Lord can step in. And you don't make mistake because the Lord already working on it.
Work it out for you.
Right? The Lord already working on it. So sometimes
And then if
and then you go mention it now, you can be like you.
Like, fast track it.
Like the surgery the Lord do, you cut the wound. You cut what the Lord try to heal. So stuff like that is kind of.
But women always do that.
Yeah, tell me, bro. Yeah, but
Focus.
Jesus, I work.
So Jesus now we're bound to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We need only power.
I feel like we can wrap up the episode now still. Yeah, more with that.
Long time you want to wrap it. Long time you want to wrap it.
Anyways, thank you for joining us. This was episode 6. Tell us in the comments, what are some red flags? Or, probably we should let the comments be green. Tell us some green flags. What do you think, Ron?
No, definitely.
Yeah, tell us some green flags because we just spoke about some red flags.
Perhaps.
But remember the red button that has subscribe.
Just an idea. Perhaps we need to launch the Chit Chat relationship tour.
Relationship tour?
Yeah, relationship tour.
What that mean?
I get the idea.
Why does it sound like one earthquake?
Red flag for you, it's an earthquake.
You heard that?
Yeah, it was an earthquake.
Okay. Relationship tour, what, how that? Alright. Off air we'll work that out. Okay. Alright, so see you next week in episode, where we reach?
I mean, it's 7.
Episode 7. Right. Going on to heaven! And we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers.
And to make it happen,
if you've reached to this point of the video, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment.
And remember, if Chit Chat is giving you value, see you for the next one.